What's going on, guys? So before I start, I want to apologize if my voice sounds a little bit different. I am sick, and that's why I'm not streaming, and I'm going to try to stream tomorrow as long as I feel a little bit better and I can handle like a 2 or 3 hour stream. Then I'll come on and stream. But for today, I'm just going to do this track guide, and I felt like it was a good idea to do it because I was playing on my other account yesterday, and they had this for the daily. It was GR4 Daily, Dragon Trail Gardens. And I was noticing a lot of people were struggling with this track. So I figured, hey, I haven't done a guide video in a while. Let's go ahead and do this new track. And then after this, I'll be doing my Thrustmaster TGT review. And I'll also be doing another track guide of this one backwards. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to be using the Viper, the GR4. I ran a 136.698. That was with BOP. That was the quickest I've done. I couldn't really go much quicker than that. I was really pushing on that lap too. But anyway, this is BOP, so this is the settings I have. Everything's 100% stock. I changed the brake balance to 4 to the rear. That seemed to help. 4 or 5. That's kind of like where I was at when I was doing this. Everything else is stock. So let's go and get started. So I'll show you the line as usual. I'll show you like how I start, like what line I'm taking, and then we'll do it in full speed. So this is what I found that seems to work pretty well. So let's get out of this area here. Alright, so on this first turn right here, okay, now normally with my guide videos, I do have, you know, cone markers for you guys, and or like just something to gauge where to brake, but I'm going to stop doing that for any future guide videos because I want you guys to start memorizing, you know, either meter markers that are on the track or objects on the track, so this way you can play without using cones, okay, so we're not going to use any of that stuff. So, right here where I notice, okay, let's go ahead and slow down. So, coming right here, okay, right before this lip, you see the end of this lip right here? Right before that is when you're going to make your cut, okay? Now, when you make your cut, you're going to want to come in, and you can see these little lines in the road right here. You're literally just following those. It's almost like a driving line itself. So, you're going to cut into the inside here, okay? Come this direction and stay right here. Stay as close to this as you possibly can, and then floor it full throttle, follow these lines, and come all the way out wide. You're going to want to come all the way out here, and the car's going to be understeering out. It's going to be pushing all the way out like that. So if you're doing that right, the car should naturally just be going wide, and you'll be taking it to the outside, and you'll end up about right here. When you do so, right at 100 meters, where this is, right around 100 meters, you're going to brake, okay? Brake, roll on these, okay? Brake hard, and then cut into this inside right here. Run over these strips, 2 tires over these strips like this, and then try to come over here if you can. Slow down, don't go too fast here. And what I found is a good idea, you can go cut right here, run 2 over this. If you do that just right, the car will not bounce, okay? Let me kind of repeat what I'm saying here. This is really crucial to like the entire lap. So if you come and you get the angle right, okay, it's more so like this. You can run over this. You see that? See how that was like smooth like that? It was smooth, like the car didn't really shake too much. You can run over that, and then once you're done running over that and your car's straight like in this position, you can go full throttle right here. Full throttle like this. Boom, just like that, and end up wide like this. And that saves you so much time. So it's like you just cut through there, full throttle, just 2 tires over. Now you have to be careful though. In that area right here where I just told you to go full throttle, you can get a penalty so easily. But if you do it properly, you cut a lot of time. So let me go back and show you what I mean. So right here, if you have 2 tires, so like if you cut it too much, so you want to cut it about right here. If you go over this, like cut like that, that's going to be a penalty. So it's close. I mean, it's got to be about like this. Boom, just like that, and then you'll be able to go full throttle. That's what these strips are here for. So if you go a little bit too wide, right? They come over here, then go full throttle. So then right after that, you're going to go over here, stay left, come about like right here, come to this right side right here, okay? So you're going to see the meter markers. Now right there, right after 150, pretty much right before 100 meters is where I brake. So probably about right here. You can play with it depending on the car. Some people like to late brake a little bit more. I brake about right here. Okay, so you're gonna hard brake right here, and then come in. Now when you hard brake, you're gonna come in and you're gonna want to trail brake into this inside right here, come like this, and then go full throttle. That's like your ideal line. You don't want to go too far out. Come right here, run over these strips, and when you run over these strips, I'm actually going a little bit too fast. Hold on. This is actually, it's more technical than it looks. Okay, let me go back. Hold on. Okay, so when you're coming through this point right here, and you run over those 2 strips, this is very important that you're putting yourself in the right position for the next turn. So you're going to run over these strips right here, right? And then from this point, you can actually kind of go over these curbs a little bit like this to help you stay over here. You want to be on this side, and then you see where this grass change right here, where it's like sand right there? Right where that is, that's your mark. Oh, hey, I need to start cutting in soon. So you can brake right here, brake downshift or brake stay in the same gear depending on the car that you're in, and then come into the inside as close as you can here, like this, and stay on this side. You want to stay here because this spot is going to set you up for the next turn. So you're going to stay here shortly about, as soon as you make that right turn, about right here, you're going to make the left. And you're going to do about quarter throttle going into this. And you can also run over these strips like this, and then full throttle, and then you're going to do full throttle, and you're going to come out here like this. The car's going to come wide. That's how you'll get as much speed as possibly can. Then end up going back over here to the left side, right here where that sign is. You see this dirt right here? You see this like random little like dirt? That's where you need to brake. So that sign and this dirt mark right here, that's where you're going to slow down, trail brake, come in here, run over these strips. When you do that, I come out slightly wide about right here to end up in about this position. And once you're here, you can go full throttle. You can literally just go full throttle the rest of the way. And it'll take you up to like about 2 tires on that side, and then full throttle the rest of the way. Just like this. Keep going full throttle. Right here, this mark right here. Okay, this is my sign. See the 100 meters right there? 100 meters, but you know what I go by? Is the orange right there. I feel like in Gran Turismo Sport, there's always some type of object that is there that I see that is a cone marker. Like, it's literally this orange mark. This orange mark right here, you can just slam on your brakes, and it's almost perfect. I mean, you just brake right there, and then on this turn, you have to be really careful. So you want to come inside right here. You do not. I see a lot of people did this in the daily yesterday. They come all the way out here, and then from here, then they come in and get speed. You don't want to do that because you're creating a huge hole for the inside, and someone's just going to come and pass you. And I actually think, personally, I think you're losing time when you do that. What you want to do when you're doing this turn, and I'm guilty of this too, because sometimes I overshoot the braking zone, and then I'll come a little bit too wide. But what you really want to do is you want to come right here, and then stay in the middle, about right here, and then travel this way, and then cut in right there, and then full throttle like that. That's what you're trying to do. All right, so let's do a lap. All right, so just like I was saying, so here we're going to be in 5th gear. I'm going to downshift into 4th gear, and then go full throttle whenever I can. So right here, coming in, boom, 4th gear, staying close to the inside, staying close, boom, right there. That feels good. 5th gear, brake, come to the inside, trail brake, position yourself properly, full throttle, run over these 2 strips, just like that. Decent run. Remember your braking zone up here. Keep braking, try to come around that turn, get on as soon as you can. Not great, but we're gonna go with it. Stay here, position yourself properly. Stay close to the inside. There it is, just like that. Brake, stay that inside. Try to sit close. Right about there. No penalty for 2 tires on that side. But if you do hit 4 tires off that, if you go too wide, you will get a penalty. Remember the orange marker right here? Ooh, went too wide. That's okay though. I lost like 2/10 right there. Went way too wide. Should stay closer to the inside. That's alright though. Anyway, guys, there you go. 137.3. Decent, you know, not great. And I'm sure, like, as we all perfect this, play the game more and get used to the tracks, you know, my 137s will become, you know, 136s. And this is with BOP on. So, like I said, if I can hit 137.3 like this, and you guys are hitting 137s as we get better, just like how it was for all the other tracks, you know, we're going to keep getting faster and faster. But right now, that route right there seems to work pretty well for me. And if you want to use a pretty easy car, the Viper's pretty easy because it's fast, but it does get a little swirly though. You have to be careful with it. So like I said, I personally think that all-wheel drive cars would be a really good car for this track for GR4. But, you know, like probably like the Lancer, the WRX, or the Atenza, you know, something like that. All right, guys, so that's it. And one more thing before I go. FIA preseason does start tomorrow. It's the first official day for FIA preseason. I hope that I'm feeling better because I really, really want to attend that. So if I can, I will attend the FIA. But right now, it's just kind of hard for me to concentrate. But I will be attending that tomorrow, and I'll stream it if I can. If not, maybe I'll record the race if I can do it. But we'll just kind of see how that goes. And the next thing on the list is the Thrustmaster TGT review. This review that I have, this is the TGT. I'm still using it. I just have the Ferrari rim on it. I'm going to do a review of the TGT, and I'm also going to do another track guide of Dragon Gardens, but backwards. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.